Hello and welcome back to another Crescent Lake Club weekly What's What for the week of July 19th. This week we had not as much news as some of the past couple weeks here, but Disney did celebrate National Dole Whip Day. I'm pretty sure they just made that holiday up themselves, but they came out with a new special edition Dole Whip flavor that was only available for a few days this week. They celebrated Dole Whip all across all of the parks, Disney Cruise Line, all that kind of stuff. So definitely, if you're into Dole Whip, check that stuff out. Hall of Presidents was one of the bigger announcements this week, and we see that it will reopen this August with President Joe Biden inside with a short speaking role, just as all of the past presidents have had now recently. Past at least 5 or so presidents have had speaking roles. And they have shared the first images of him in the Hall of Presidents, along with some special items that are going to be on the table next to him that represent who he is, where he's come from, that kind of stuff. Then we went over to Making Memories this week, and we took a look at Hollywood Studios, Playhouse Disney, Disney Junior, whatever you want to call it, that facility that has housed several different shows now. All within that Disney Junior realm. So we take a look back at that and how it's evolved, what shows have been in there, and all that fun stuff as we continue to lead up to the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary later this year. And then, of course, we had some more entertainment news this week. The Wonderful World of Animation at Disney's Hollywood Studios, the projection show that is on the Chinese Theater, will return August 1st. And then we also have Beauty and the Beast live on stage at Hollywood Studios as well. That will be returning August 15th. So 2 new things there. And then over at Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland, we get the long-awaited return of Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. That will return August 8th. And then Turtle Talk with Crush in Epcot at the Seas Pavilion will return August 21st. So just as we continue to build towards the 50th and continue to rebound from the COVID restrictions and all that stuff, they continue to bring more and more back to the parks. So it's always good to see. Hopefully we continue in the next month or two you see even more of that. Disney did confirm that Epcot Forever and Happily Ever After would be going away, what seems to be permanently. We knew Epcot Forever would be going away permanently. It was always meant to be a temporary show in the meantime between Illuminations and Harmonious. So that's no surprise there. But the bigger surprise, I think, to many was that Happily Ever After, if I could say it correctly, will be going away. It sounds like for good, as Disney Enchantment comes in for the 50th anniversary, and who knows what will happen after that. Disney Cruise Line announced they are back today. We got an announcement that the Disney Dream will begin sailing August 9th. 3 and 4 night sailings to the Bahamas, basically just going to Castaway Cay and back, that kind of stuff, a lot of sea days, whatnot. Lots of restrictions, masking, testing, vaccinations, all sorts of that kind of details still coming out. Still, a lot of it is out now, but you can head over to our website, check out the video that Disney put out to get guests acclimated to the new guidelines. And we will sure be getting new and more announcements from Disney Cruise Line as they continue to ramp back into sailings. This really is their first full go-around of sailings. We did see those 2-night sailings in Europe, out of the UK there, just for UK residents. But that was very small, very almost like a test again for them. So we'll see how this now, as they start in August, how things go and how they ramp back up. And then we'll see that Disney shared images this morning that the 50th emblem, or crest as they call it, on the castle has finally been installed. That is the final piece of the castle decor for the 50th anniversary. So hopefully, as we continue to build to that anniversary, we see more outside of just the castle, now that the castle is complete, what will be in store for the 50th. Then earlier this week, we learned some more characters coming to the Disney Fab 50 collection. Timon and Pumbaa will be at Animal Kingdom in statue form. And then at Magic Kingdom, we will see Lumiere and Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast. So as that's now, I want to say 4 or 5 statues we've learned about, and we'll continue to learn more as we get ever closer to the 50th anniversary later this year. Orlando International Airport is also going to get in on the fun for the 50th. They will have some decor in their terminals as they welcome guests to Florida, and that will be just a sort of a Disney and Orlando International partnering together to make sure that the 50th isn't just within the grounds of Walt Disney World, but extends to just as people land at the airport. Coming up next week, just a reminder that Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend registration is Tuesday, July 27th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you are planning on running, be prepared to register right away. And this is a multi-day event that takes place in January. And of course, if you need any accommodations for that, be sure to reach out to the Crescent Lake Club. We'll be happy to help. We have plenty of Run Disney experts, including myself, at the Crescent Lake Club. And lastly, the foodie find for this week goes over to Volcano Bay. We take a look at some lunch options there and some dessert options, along with maybe if you need a cold beverage to go along with it. So definitely check that out. And you can't say that water parks don't have good food anymore, because I think Volcano Bay has changed the game in terms of food. That will do it for this week. We will see what kind of shows we have next week. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. We do have 2 members of the Crescent Lake Club crew in Florida right now, Courtney and Keels. And then, surprise, but I will also be heading down later next week for a quick go around, checking out Food and Wine, getting some stuff done, that kind of stuff. So more to bring to you guys. So that's why I don't necessarily know what the show schedule will be. Hopefully we'll have some live streams going in. I know there's plans to live stream some fireworks and stuff like that as well going forward. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're notified when we do go live, so you have that. So we'll check in with you next time.